All right, strap yourselves in, because today we're going on a deep dive, a really fascinating one, I think, into the world of the right stuff.
Yeah, the right stuff.
Tom Wolfe's iconic book, it takes us right back to the heart of early space exploration. You know, those incredible Mercury astronauts,
Right.
and of course all those daring test pilots who really sort of set the stage
Yeah, they paved the way.
for everything that came after.
Absolutely. I mean, we're talking about a time when, well, pushing the limits of flight was practically a death wish.
Yeah, if you think about it, these guys were basically rocketing into the unknown. That's why
Mhm.
that concept of the right stuff it becomes so central. You know, what did it really take?
Right, right. And that's what's so great about Wolf's book. He doesn't just define the right stuff, he brings it to life.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm.
And he does it in such a compelling way.
Absolutely.
You know, the writing style, he throws you right into the cockpit with these guys. You can feel the G-forces.
Yeah, you can almost taste the jet fuel, can't you?
You really can.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder, what did it really mean to have the right stuff?
Well, it was a whole mix of things, wasn't it? I mean, you needed nerves of steel,
Oh,
obviously,
yeah,
through
sure.
incredible skill, but also this almost a casual disregard for danger.
Yeah, yeah. Like it was just another day at the office, right?
Right. Even though they knew any flight could be their last.
Absolutely. And we can't forget the context here. We're talking about the post-World War II era.
Right.
The jet age is just dawning.
Hmm.
And of course, the Cold War is heating up.
Absolutely. The U.S. and the Soviets locked in this race for technological supremacy. And these pilots,
Yeah.
these test pilots, they were right there on the front lines pushing the boundaries.
Pushing the boundaries. And one name that just jumps out when you talk about pushing boundaries,
Oh, absolutely.
it's Chuck Yeager.
Of course.
I mean, breaking the sound barrier.
In 1947, I mean, that was monumental.
It really was. Think about it. Back then, people thought going faster than the speed of sound
Yeah.
was impossible.
Deadly. Suicidal.
And Yeager, he just goes and does it.
I know, right?
He proves that those limits, those perceived limits,
Hmm.
they're meant to be broken.
Exactly. And it's that spirit, that right stuff mentality that really paves the way for the space race.
Because it showed what was possible.
Yeah.
That human beings could achieve incredible things.
Yes. If they had the right combination of, well, the right stuff.
Courage, skill, determination.
Hmm.
And then, of course, we move into the era of the Mercury 7.
Yeah, the first American astronauts.
Hmm.
Talk about stepping into the spotlight.
I know. Suddenly, these guys who were operating in relative obscurity,
Yeah, mostly in the
they
shadows.
become national heroes.
Overnight. And Wolfe does such a good job
He does.
of showing us the human side of these icons, right?
Yeah, the personalities, the pressures they faced,
Yeah.
the rivalries,
It's like competition.
because they were all extraordinary individuals, each of them.
Oh, yeah. And Wolfe doesn't shy away from that.
No, he doesn't.
You know, he shows us the toll that all this took on them, on their families.
There's that scene I think you mentioned earlier
Yeah.
where an astronaut's wife, she talks about feeling like, well, he's married to the program.
More than to her.
More than to her, yeah. It really gives you a sense of just how demanding it all was.
Oh, yeah. And how much they sacrificed.
And then there's the question of, well, ambition, right? I mean, these guys, they all wanted to be the first
Of course.
to achieve those milestones.
And did that drive, that ambition, was that part of the right stuff, or was it something else entirely? Wolfe leaves us to ponder that.
He does. And I think that's what makes the book so thought-provoking.
Yeah.
He doesn't give us easy answers,
Yeah.
but he makes us think
He really does.
about what it means to push boundaries, to confront fear.
And, you know, you can't talk about this book without talking about Wolfe's writing.
Oh, the style. It's so unique.
It's like you're watching a movie unfold on the page.
It is. He uses such vivid imagery, so much detail. It's almost cinematic.
Yes, and there's this irreverence, this humor that runs through it.
Keeps it engaging.
Absolutely. And I think that's one of the reasons the right stuff had such a huge cultural impact.
Oh, it definitely shaped how we view astronauts, the space race.
It definitely romanticized it, didn't it?
In some ways, yeah. But it also showed the human side of it all.
Oh, absolutely. It reminded us that these were real people.
Real people.
Real struggles, real fears.
And that makes their achievements even more remarkable.
For sure. Because it wasn't just about being fearless. It was about having the skills, the knowledge
A dedication.
to back it all up. And those themes, they go way beyond space exploration, don't they?
They do. I mean, think about it. Courage, determination, pushing limits.
These are things we encounter every day in all walks of life.
Exactly. So as you go about your day today,
Yeah.
maybe take a moment and look around.
Yeah, think about it.
Where do you see examples of the right stuff?
Yeah.
Who are the modern day pioneers?
Who's pushing the boundaries in their field?
It's a good question to ponder. And if you find some, let us know.
We'd love to hear about it.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive
Yeah, thanks for listening.
into the right stuff. We'll catch you next time.
See you later.